it seems to me that there's this resistance to obviously any kind or any form of institutional religion. What do you think is so attractive about not being affiliated with any kind of religion? Why do we see that number increasing over time?
Yeah. So, in preparing for this segment here, I had to do a little bit of research, and I found a really interesting catechism passage. And so I wanted to share that Catechism of the Catholic Church. And here's what it says. It says, to adore God is to acknowledge in respect and absolute submission the nothingness of the creature who would not exist but for God. To adore God is to praise and exalt him and to humble oneself. And so I saw that passage and I started thinking, what is the problem here? And the problem, maybe to me, sounds like we just like our independence too much. And, we like not having to answer to anyone. We don't want to submit. The catechism says you have to submit to God. We don't want to submit. Who wants to be humbled? I mean, honestly, who likes being humbled? Yeah. It's necessary for being able to improve as a human being and as a Christian, but who really wants that? And, I think the people who are focused more on being Christian, they understand the place of humility, and those who aren't, don't.
Yeah. Yeah. It's interesting. One of the things I see with a lot of the self-help books, right, that are not religiously affiliated, you see them hit on that, a lot of those tones, right? The tone of humility, the tone of servanthood, these things emerge, and people, in one sense, they look at these self-help books and they're like, yes, this person gets it. But it's like, it's a secular book. It's got zero to do with religion, but there's so much crossover. And yet we're still so resistant to this religious idea. Hey everyone, thank you so much for checking out this clip from the Practical Theism podcast. If you enjoyed this clip and you want to check out the full episode, you can do so by finding it on our YouTube channel. Definitely consider subscribing and ringing that little bell so you can continue to get updates, notifications when we release new episodes and new clips just like this one. I hope to see you soon.